Welcome to the rock shop today. I'm going to take you through the steps of making a cabochon like this to go into a belt buckle. Right? So our first step is to select the rock and to cut a slab. So I've got some jade, some BC jade here, and I've got it in my big saw, and I'm going to cut a slab that's about 5/16 of an inch thick. So you hang on, get my ear protectors on. It's going to be a little bit loud. This will take about 15 or 20 minutes to do. And we'll come back in a few minutes to see the end result. Now the next step that we have, once our slab has been cut, we're going to wash it of all the oil that was got from the saw, and we're going to do that in some soapy water. And there's our jade that we're going to use for this piece. Once I've done that, I need to get my template, and the shape and the size that I want is this 30 by 40 oval, and so I take an aluminum scribe, put it onto my stone, and scratch in the shape. I hope you can see that. That's scribed in there. That will be my guide for when I go to the next step. Now I'm going to cut out the shape from this rock using this little trim saw. Make sure I get my safety equipment on. It does get a little noisy. And there's the start. So now we've got our rock ready to do the grinding. We've cut it. It's the thickness and the general shape. Now we're going to use our diamond wheels here to take the rock down and make it into the shape that we will use for our jewelry. Going to have to wear some safety equipment. Because rocks have fibers and dust, we're going to use this breather. So we've got our jade, and it's in the shape that we want, and what we're going to do now is we're going to scribe with our aluminum needle. We're going to scribe a line around the rock. Now this line will be used to help us guide our diamond wheels when we are taking away and forming the cabochon, taking away the rock and forming the cabochon. So I've gone around a couple times, and I've got a scribed mark all the way around the stone. By the way, that's called the girdle line. Now once we've got our scribe done around the rock, we're going to attach it to this stick using wax. So I've heated up the wax, I've heated up the rock. I'm going to put some wax on my dopping stick, put it into the middle of the rock, wet my finger so I don't get burned, make a nice solid contact, and I'll use this to help me hold the stone while I'm shaping it. Alright, I'm back out at the genie, and I'm going to take my stone through the diamond grits, progressing from the coarsest grit at 80 all the way up to the finest grit at 3000. So now I've got the basic shape of my cabochon there, and I'm ready to go on to the next wheel. So I've got to shape each of the wheels. Finer the grit, the smaller the scratches are on my cabochon. So now I'm taking it to the next level to take away the scratches that are left previously. Tell me when I can go. Go. So we've got our cabochon down, and we're beginning to do the polishing phases now. We'll go to finer and finer grits on our machine to get this smooth and shiny. Now that we're finished with our polishing, we're going to take it inside for the final polish on a cloth wheel. So right now we're going to take it to this polishing wheel. We're going to use the side that's been charged with a special polish. We're going to make this jade shine. So the polishing is done. You can see our jade's gotten very nice and shiny. And the next steps will be to put this into the freezer so we can take it off of our wax stick, and then to fit it onto the belt buckle.